Hey guys, what's up? I'm Quest, aka Jordan, and this is a Moab gameplay with me using the MSR on the map Fallen. So yeah, today all I really want to talk about is this thing I'm doing with my friend Sean. Why I have been inactive for the past little while, and I actually want to go into depth on how I got started with YouTube, because I never really have. I just explained why I do it, and since this is a pretty long gameplay, 10 minutes, I decided, yeah, why not do it. So I'll start off with the new thing I'm doing with my friend. It's pretty simple. It's just like a race to 10 prestige on this game. The sad part is, though, I don't have any chance at all. So I'm currently not really sniping and more focusing on getting to a higher level. Right now I'm 2nd prestige, level like 62 or something like that. And he's about 2nd prestige around level 70 or something. But the sad part is, he started at 1st prestige, so he was just level 80 and I was 1st prestige level 80, and we both prestiged the same day, and that was a week ago. Like 8 days ago now. But in 8 days he got a prestige and 70 levels, and I got 62 levels. So yeah, it just shows who the real tryhard is there, and because he's a no-life. So anyways, that's really what I'm doing. So if you don't see me sniping too much, yeah, that's why. I have my On a Quest 9th episode, I believe, that I have like most of the clips for. I can probably just edit it. It'll be a small episode, maybe a minute and a half long, but you know, it'll be a 9th episode, and it'll be another upload that you guys will probably enjoy. So I'll probably be doing that sometime this weekend. And the reason, nice throwing it there, made me laugh. Anyways, the next thing I want to talk about was why I have been so inactive lately. Well, really, it's been about 3 weeks, but I've really been focusing on school. I've had 3 culminating activities, which if you don't know what they are, they're the final project, and they're worth about 10 to 15% of the mark. So yeah, it's worth quite a bit. So my classes are gym, English, business, and French. So I have 3 culminating activities, the one in business, English, and French. So yeah, it's actually quite a bit of work, and they're all due close to the same time. So really, I just finished my business culminating activity, French culminating activity is almost done, and then my English culminating activity is due June the 20th. So there's quite a bit of work I've had to do, and that is like most of my mark too. And I'm also trying to keep my mark relatively high, and trying to keep my absences somewhat low, so I can get my recommendation, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's for grade 9 and 10s. I don't know if they have it in many other schools, but if you have 70 plus as your mark, and you have under 12 absences, you get exempt from writing your exam. So I'm trying to do that. I'm up to like 11 absences, 12 absences, but I have like 80s in all my classes, so I'm trying to make sure I get my rec. So yeah, once school's over, I'll be a lot more active, more commentaries. Be expecting a lot more commentaries from me. That's mainly going to be what I'm doing for the next while, until I'm at a prestige I like, or until I just completely give up trying to beat Sean, because you know he's a no-life tryhard. Just saying that. So yeah, be expecting a lot more commentary, so please leave commentary ideas in the comments so I know what to do, or I'll have to think of stuff myself, but that's, you know, no fun. So anyways, the last thing I wanted to get on to was how I really got started with YouTube, and really in depth about it. So here we go. So you know, I was just some kid, played COD, and you know, I had fun with it. I sucked, but I always thought I was like okay. So I was like, yeah, this is fun. And then I was like on YouTube, and I just love to watch these people putting up montages, Zergriz. But back in the day, my favorite was Smokey Drift. I don't know if you guys know him now, but I don't think he posts much anymore, but he was my favorite. Back in the day, he would hit like a 360, and it was like, oh my god, 360. But now it's like, you know, all this other crap. I love trick shotting, so, you know. Anyways, Yeah, so I would go and I would watch him. I'd watch Zergriz. I would watch Optic. I was a big fan of Optic, and I still am. And I would just have a lot of fun, and I was like, oh, these guys are the best. I want to be like them. And then finally, it was around Christmas time, and I asked for a PVR, and and then my parents got me a PVR, and I was like, yay, PVR, yay. And then I started putting up videos. This all started off really crappy, nothing too special. And then I switched channels, and I started really putting more time into it. I learned to edit, got okay at editing, got okay at trick shotting, and okay at feeding, and then I just got into actually making pretty good episodes that people seem to enjoy. Nice little triple feed right there. None of them were looking at me, they were all looking up in the air. Dumb shits. So anyways, yeah, so I go and I start making videos, and I'm having fun, and I decided that I was gonna also keep competitive sniping. So I was doing a lot of different stuff at the time. Like I would try to split it even, kill feed, trick shot, and do comp as well, but it was kind of hard to do both. So I ended up taking a break from comp and focusing mainly on YouTube, and that's where you see me having a lot of videos being uploaded, either single clips or episodes. And now I really enjoy commentaries. I was always a big fan of commentaries, mainly by like really big commentators. I never really watched small commentators that really weren't too known, but I enjoyed commentaries a lot. So I decided I want to actually do some commentaries, and then I tried to do commentaries, and I was always like really nervous because it's definitely a lot different to try to do a commentary, because you're basically talking to yourself, but at the same time you know that everyone's gonna hear you. But it's a lot easier, at least in my opinion, if you're talking to a crowd of people. Like I am sort of I sort of have stage fright, I guess you could say. I don't know if I really do anymore. I think I kind of conquered that, but I'll still get nervous and maybe stutter and have a little trouble talking in front of a big crowd of people. Sorry about that, guys. I had to redo that part of the commentary because, I screwed up really bad and I felt like a complete idiot, so I didn't want to throw that in there. And then I got a nice little 3-piece there too with my ACR. Not really nice, but sexy enough. So yeah, what I was saying is that doing commentaries is very different. Like, you just have to get over the fact that you're talking to yourself, and you have to mainly think about the fact that you're going to be having a lot of other people hearing what you're talking about. So it's basically you talking to people, but they're not actually there. So it's strange to think about and strange to do at first, and there goes my Moab. I get the Moab with the ACR, which pissed me off a little bit, but still a Moab. So yeah, so you just gotta think that other people are gonna hear you, so you're talking to them, but they're not actually in the room. It's definitely different, and it took me a while to get used to. Like, my first few commentaries just sucked. Mainly the ones on Quest edits aren't that bad, and I think I can get better in the future, and I'll start actually being good at commentaries. Like, I'm okay, not that great. I still stutter over my words and stuff like that, but I have fun doing commentaries, and I'll keep doing them as long as I get some feedback back on them. There you see my friend Nismo ATR now. He kills himself and gives me his MSR. Really nice of him, because I want to go on a tear with my MSR. Oh my god. You see me hardscope so much in this, it's ridiculous. I was not quickscoping at all once I realized I was on the Moab streak. And right there I almost get raped. But anyways, so that basically sums up what I wanted to talk about. Like, the fact is, I started YouTube, well, the reason I started YouTube was because I really respected all the people who were making videos like that, and who were taking the time and doing that. Even though they're getting paid for it, it's still a hobby in my mind, and I really enjoy doing YouTube, and the fact is, if I end up making money, good for me. If not, oh well, I'm still gonna do it. Making videos is a really good hobby, and a lot of fun to do. Doing commentaries is fun, and I just started off with, it's just like, a guy without a PVR just playing, having fun. And then I realized I want to try that, and I got a PVR, and now I'm just having a blast with it. So, guys, till next time, this has been Quest. I'm out.
Enemy care package incoming. Friendly assault drone inbound. Nice work, Delta. Well done.